Hello, today I'll be showing you how we can come up with the vocal effects for a track using your own voice. So today I'm going to be a little bit fast, so you can bear with me. Here I have my piano chords. So chords are a good starting point to start with. So my chords, I'm using Sweetcase. It's a free piano. It's a free electric piano. You can download it from the internet. So I will leave the links in the description if you want to download. So let's start. So for the vocal effects, you can start with different sounds. Maybe like like O, like A. So you can choose from different sounds. So and turn them and you create a rhythm from it. So pretty much the rhythm comes from your song idea. So that's why I say that chords are a good starting point, because much of your tracks are it's created from the chords. So that's why it's better to create this using chords. To record this using chords, excuse me. So let's do it. So you can hear them. You can play the chord and you hear along as you come up with different ideas of your sound. So let me first play like if I'm to use let me first see. Let me first try with it. So that's so we can use so I'm not a singer, so you can bear with me. So let me first record them. So I'll be back and I show you exactly, and we work on the effects. Let me first record. Okay, I'm done with the recording. So here I've recorded two vocals. One sounds like as you can see, I'm not good at recording, but I'm going to show you how we can turn this into a good effects. So we have this. Sorry, that's not good. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to first clean up the vocal. We're going to make sure that everything is nice and clean. So because we are going to apply certain effects, so let's first make sure that we do that. So clean up the vocal, you clean up the breaths. So what we're going to first do, you highlight the section, then you press Ctrl F multiple times and you fade. I don't know why it's not fading. So sorry. So I just have to select the exact. Let's select here. Then we fade it out. Just have to select the exact place. So you don't have to remove all the breaths. So let me first clean up the vocal. I'll be right back. So all right, I'm done with the best cleanup. So what we are going to do is what I'm going to do is to route both of these vocals in one channel. So where is the first one? So we'll click this one and let me route it directly from here. So we route it in this channel, then we also choose this one, then we route it in this channel. Then what we are going to do is to we are going to so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first export this, then I resample these chords. Let's first consolidate this. So let me first resample this. Then I make sure, sorry. Make sure that I take hundreds or thousand samples. So let's take 2000. So we take this, then we cut out the reminder. Don't know why I left the reminder on. So let me first route this into this channel. Then I throw a reverb. So what we are going to first to do after cover, before even compressing, is first clean up the vocal. So I'm going to first use stock plugins. So that will not confuse you. So let's stick on stock plugins. So for these FX vocals, when what I normally do is that I cut out a lot of frequencies, a lot of lower frequencies. So let's first do a simple frequency sweep and we'll remove the aggressive frequencies. So I don't like this one. Let's turn this down at least -2 dB. So next off, what we are going to do is that we are going to throw a compressor, and I'm going to use fluted limiter. Then I turn this into compression mode. Then I set the ratio first to 3. So for this, we are not going to compress that much. Make sure that the attack is fast. Because we don't want those peaks to come out when we crash the vocal, when we reach the stage of distorting the vocal. So what I do, so let's use tuning. You can alternatively use pitcher. So what we are going to do is that we are going to use the original key of our song, and this is E minor. So So if we go here, we go to E, then you can use this, but what I prefer is auto-tune, the Evo. So if you have that, you can use that. So let's do this. Let's do E minor. You can pitch it up. So you can So what we are going to do is that we are going to add distortion. So for this, you can use, I normally prefer using Camelo Crash. It's a free plugin. But you can alternatively use Decapitator if you have that one. So I again apply the EQ again, so that we cut out the frequencies, the lower frequencies that we have boosted during the crash, during the crash. So so it gives it a little bit of texture. So if we listen to the other one, so what we're going to do is that we are going to add reverb. So for this, you can add reverb directly to the vocal, so it doesn't matter if you sidechain. Let me use Valhalla, but you can alternatively use the reverb too. So you track, you increase the decay. Then you make sure that the high cut is up. So you can use that one. Hey, what have I done? So this is a... Sorry, I routed this on a wrong track. I don't know what is... So even this is supposed to be here. So what we can do is that we can add delay. So for delay, we are going to add it to the side chain. So what you can do is that you highlight the track, then you route it to the next channel. So we can call this delay. So make sure that this is turned down. So let's leave it, let's turn it up because we are going to cut it. So what we are going to do is that we are going to add fruity delay 3. So let's put this in ping pong. So you want to sidechain this to the vocal so that where we have the vocal, we don't have the delay. So what we're going to do is to select our sidechain as this vocal. Sorry, I didn't rename it. The name is weird. So if we go back to our delay, as you can see, is that we are side chaining from the other track. So where we have the vocal, the delay is not there. So we this one. That's why the signal comes from the vocal. So that's what we are doing. Make sure that this is fast. So as you can hear that comes after the vocal. So what we are going to do is that we are going to cut the low frequencies from the delay. So we don't want that in our delay. So what we can do, we can further crush the delay, so we can add that nice effect. So what we're going to do, we are going to further cut the lows. So we turn this down. So that's it. We can demonstrate. We can add like certain drums. So let's see if this. Let me first see if this one can fit there. So what's this? Let's get a drum set. So okay, that's it. So we can try to copy this. Okay, so that's our final layout. So thank you for watching my video. So if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and click that like button. So see you in the next video. Bye.